Hello everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Angela Rayner threatens to quit the government. It's been reported that Angela Rayner was close to quitting the government. The reason being because of the impossible targets to build more homes, which Starmer promised in the election, last year's election. It was a last-minute intervention by Tony Blair who stopped her from quitting. Like I've just said, this is over the impossible house building targets that this government promised. Everybody knows that they won't be able to meet their targets of building homes for people in this country. It would be impossible to meet. And of course, the ginger one, when she was told that the targets couldn't be met, had a strop and threatened to leave the government. What a pity. What a pity she couldn't have resigned. That would have shocked everybody, wouldn't they? That would have damaged two-tier Kia. Wouldn't it? That would have damaged him beyond repair. That would if she quit. But what a pity she didn't. The ginger one didn't leave the government. Starmer would have been in real trouble then if she'd have quit, because she hates Starmer. With a passion. She hates him. I don't know what went on in their past between those two, but something must have done, and she hates him. But like I've said, she threatened to quit the government when she was told that the house building targets couldn't be met. I bet that upset her. I mean, where on earth are they going to build? If they was going to build all these houses, where were they going to be built? On what land? Which land was going to be built? They're going to be built on. And who would they be for? Would they be for our own people, or for the new arrivals from France across the Channel, the migrants? Would it be homes for migrants, which I wouldn't be surprised it would have been? They'd have been prioritised and over everybody else. But yes, she threatened to quit when she was told that the targets couldn't be met, and it was only because of Tony Blair's intervention stopped her. I don't know whether there's going to be a cabinet reshuffle this year. Whether or not there will be one, I don't know whether or not Starmer, as Kimmy Bagonet said last week in the Prime Minister's questions, whether he's got the balls to actually force her to leave, because there's no love lost between those two, is there? Starmer and Reeves. There's no love lost between them. Who's gonna blink first? Like I've just said, will Starmer have the balls to force her out, or will she resign? Which is it going to be? But like I've said, Labour could never reach their target of building homes like they promised. It was just a lie, wasn't it? They just lied all through last year's election campaign and their manifesto, saying they was going to do this and do that, and it turned out to be just a complete pack of lies. Every single promise they've broken and they haven't kept. I mean, you've only got to look at the winter fuel payments they've taken away from the pensioners. The inheritance tax they've got to put on the farmers. And all the other lies they've told. They just lied to get into government. They just lied to get into government. And of course, like I've said, there's no love lost between Starmer and Reeves, because Reeves hates him. I don't think she wanted him, Starmer, as leader of the Labour Party. I think she wish it was somebody else. But him, those two hate one another, and sooner or later it's going to come to a head. There's going to be a big explosion between those two, and something's got to give between one of them. And I wouldn't be surprised that if Rayner doesn't quit the government altogether. But I can't see her trying to force Starmer out. Starmer won't go. So if anybody's going to have to leave, it'll be Rayner. She'll be the one to go. She'll have to go. I don't know who he'll have as Deputy Prime Minister if she leaves. He'll have some other crackpot, I suppose, to take over her place. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.